and that's the last anybody ever heard from him. That's it.
I
It's done.
mean, that's completely reasonable.
Anytime I cheat my meal plan, it's definitely a first stop. Definitely a first stop is some Ben & Jerry's fish food ice cream. That's the
I
good
mean,
stuff right there. So,
no, the new Netflix and chilled. It's the best ice cream there's ever been. It's
wow,
so
what a
good.
naughty name for ice cream. Oh my god. So I'm
So out of
scandalized.
character for Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah, it's true. My Puritan values are being questioned right now. So, all right. All right, we'll just throw some. Well, we all know it's raining at this point. I don't want anybody to have to pee more than normal. Yeah, we'll put it on anyways. Okay. All right. Okay. I need to make sure I'm logged into the game here. Cool.
I was training a group of new hires, and we had this one lady in her like early 40s, and she often referred to like every weekend how she was just looking forward to, doing a little bit of Netflix and chill.
Nice. Because she had learned the colloquialism wrong, or because she was a freak? What was
She legit had no. She thought it meant watch a little Netflix and chill out.
Oh.
And,
Well, it doesn't help that Netflix like owned it and just started like using it in their advertising. So,
Yep.
well, at least they're more hip advertising like Twitter and stuff like that. So.
Oh, it was great. It was about 3 weeks before someone finally told her what it meant, and she was very mad at me. She's like, "You're the instructor. You should have like told me that was like not appropriate."
Nice.
Like,
nice.
Nah, this is way funnier this way.
I will begin training the old people soon because school system's going to be virtual for the first semester. So it was optional for everybody essentially the end of the school year, but now it's mandatory. So we're going to have 50-plus-year-old people that don't even know how to use Gmail, and they're expected to teach their classes online. So it's going to be,
You would be very proud of my province, Crash. We have fully Americanized. Since we started our phased reopening, we've decided that we've beaten the Rona, and we are now Canada's highest per capita rate of infection.
Nice.
We used to be like the second best in the country. Now we're the worst. And because of that, though, our government has decided to responsibly do a full school reopen physically. No online learning. Yep.
Well, you know what we like to say in America? The worst is really just the best if you change your perspective.
Oh, in that case, we are the best province in our country right now.
Exactly.
Huzzah!
Like everyone is the hero of their own story. Am I right? There we go. So, enough of this real world bullshit. Let's go in here and play some Dungeons and Dragons. All right. So can I show you guys something cool that I guess no, it would still be a spoiler because it could still happen. There's something on this map that was gonna happen if you had killed the Baron of the Sahaugen, but since you didn't, it didn't happen. But I'm so sad because I see it on the GM layer, and it fills my heart with a tremendous evil and joy. And then the fact that you handled yourself so well last week, I just couldn't in good conscience still use it. So, oh well. Anyways, you also notice that you got a little countdown timer that's going to follow you around now. So the idea is to add anxiety, because that's an important part of having fun. As my daughter and I learned playing the Jaws board game yesterday, anxiety is...
I don't remember. Did we save for the countdown or
no? Yeah. All right. So let's recap.
We're just gonna like kill this dragon turtle and then like have a bath made and like sit on the beach for 8 days until it's done.
I say we just go to Thay and let the Sword Coast ride this out on their own, man.
There was XP granted last week. I didn't post it up. I will give you a hint that if you are able to defeat this dragon turtle, you will inevitably end up at level 12, which will put you 2 levels above your moon cousins. That's the difference between a 5-man party and a 6-man party that brings 50 NPCs with them everywhere. XP games are a mess. All right. So last time you bamboozled your way into an audience with the Baron, like the head Baron of all the baronies of the Sahaugen in the Great Sea. A Sahaugen stronghold with over 10,000 Sahaugen living inside of it. Easily enough to completely destroy all of Saltmarsh. You were given to assist you in this mission by the Queen of the Mermaids of the city of Tyria, 3 of her greatest champions. Together, you guys managed to bamboozle your way into an audience with this great Baron, and then realizing just how many Sahaugen there were, I guess. I don't know the full motivations here. Afra presented a narrative that was both believable and beneficial, and managed to bamboozle, like some Greek hero, the crown away from the Baron without any bloodshed. Oh, wait. Then the Baron asked for the mermaid prisoner who was pro-offered before, and then Afra, feeling like might as well, she's like, no, we have 3 for you. And that's when things got a little messy. Is that about right? Yeah?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, and so your inevitable betrayal was cursed, and the 3 merfolk champion died. Gravik, to his credit, resisted the temptation to jump in on that bloodshed action and start fighting the Grand Blade Master who had challenged him to a duel. I felt a little out of character, but also in character because Jetta gave a direct order not to, but maybe some battle blue balls afterwards. Regardless, you no longer... you traded out for 3 merfolk prisoners from their... or sea elf prisoners from their stocks. You purchased them for a great amount of money. Wink. So you have, on your grocery list, you have your sacrifices, and you have your crown. Now all you need is the dragon turtle shell to make into a basin. Using Kelladek's notes, you have sailed to the general location of where this creature is layered, a rift at the bottom of the sea. All right. What is the plan as we rejoin everybody on the boats? Rain pounding down in the background.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into the layer and take its hoard and its shell.
Okay. Any final preparations before you leap off the side of the boat?
Yeah, I'm preparing my spell list real quick.
Okay.
And I assume we're heroes feasting again.
Yeah, is this a new day? That was gonna be my question.
It's all been mathed out. So, you're asking as far as redoing your numbers. According to my calendar, the time it took you to sail here did take you into yet another day.
Okay.
Then yeah, breakfast feast
Okay.
heroes. And that was a rousing.
So that's
speech,
how it's
Alpha.
gonna be today. Okay.
It was a very rousing speech.
That's
14
how it's gonna be.
The second one is for Mario. So last time, you I rolled Arcana and you explained us about the dragon turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Can you redo that for Gravik?
Did Gravik not watch the episode? Or oh, I see. You want it
Oh,
redone for
okay.
yourself, but you're pretending that you want it for Gravik because you've forgotten since last week. Got it. Got
I
it.
mean,
All right.
it would be yeah,
See,
please.
slow.
I mean, there's only like 500 different monsters to memorize, guys. Come on. All right. Dragon turtles, some of the most fearsome creatures in the ocean, large, voracious, are in fact true dragons. Phenomenal armor class, a steamy breath weapon that can do full fire damage even underwater, because it boils the water around you, which is kind of a horrible way to go. Not as horrible as some monstrous PC casting heat metal, but we never seem to talk about that atrocity. Anyways, they use a bite, a claw, a tail. Some of them are spellcasters, but most are not. They prefer rowdy boy and girl classes, for sure. Let's see. What else? They have a fearful roar, similar to a fearful presence. They are fast, despite in the water, they're pretty fast. They're not too fast. On land, they are pretty damn slow. They are unbelievably beefy, like so beefy. So that's a thing to keep in mind. They are greedy, but unaligned. So a lot of what they do would be considered evil, probably neutral evil, by people who don't like being extorted. But they are fervent extortionists. So the more evil inclined, they'll just like swim up, bust your ship, and then collect all the loots. But the more forward thinking will appear, threaten to kill you unless you give them a tribute. They are smart enough that they avoid larger ships that they can't, they can't capsize easily. So they're definitely, smart enough not to, for example, your ship, they wouldn't go and try to like extort you guys. That'd be like trying to rob somebody that's got like an armored guard inside a bulletproof SUV. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of people that'll shake down Timmy on the playground for his lunch money, or maybe even Bob the businessman who's running late for a meeting. But they're not so stupid that they would go after like a challenge. They are definitely opportunists in addition to being extortionists. Yet somehow they write on their voters' registration that they are neutral. But neutral shithead is kind of the alignment of Dragon Turtles. Yeah, I guess those of you who have traveled, if you've traveled to Chult, there is an ancient dragon turtle who lives right outside of Port Nyanzaru. In exchange for protecting Port Nyanzaru from attack, he does require everyone entering Port Nyanzaru to throw money over the side of their ship to him, and has his mignones go and collect it all. So yeah, these are people that definitely are into extortion. Beyond that, I mean, they hit hella hard, and they're really strong, like 30 strength. So yeah, if they get a hold of you, it's gonna hurt. Is this the hardest thing you've ever fought? Probably not. Is it challenging? Sure, but you could probably, take it pretty easily. But again, physical attacker and physical defender, but magic could be its weakness. Just, throwing out, info there.
Do I know if it has true sight?
To the best of your knowledge, most dragons don't have true sight. They would have blind sight, but most dragons do not have true sight.
Does the alligator?
Do I feel
reflect-
like it would be able to hit me through my mirror image?
I don't think blind sight ignores mirror image.
It says if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can't perceive through the illusions as false as with true sight.
Oh yeah, then you'd be host, yeah. So Okay.
Is it bigger than the alligator guy we damaged some when we were trying to get to underground caverns?
for sure, this isn't like Godzilla kaiju, but this is definitely a gargantuan plus creature. Remember, in 5e, they ran out of descriptions for some reason for sizes. So once you get to gargantuan, which is a 4x4 miniature, you're just gargantuan. I mean, older editions had colossal and all sorts of other stuff, but everything that's 4 or bigger is just colossal. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Or sorry, it's just gargantuan. But there are, that gargantuan at that point, anything's possible. So yeah, but it's big. It's big.
I have a question with regards to Dragon's scale mail. I think most of the other things that we got going on aren't going to apply here. Like I've got Danger Sense and we've got the Hero's Feast, so already resistant to any kind of like fear aura or whatever it is that's specific to the dragon turtle. But if we didn't have those things, does the color of the scale mail impact your resistance to the breath weapon, or is it just breath weapons in general?
What's the wording on it?
Let's
Or
see.
what type of
Black
scale
Dragon
mail?
scale mail. It says awareness armor plus 1 to AC. Advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons.
No, that's
And then
all dragons. Yeah, the
Okay, all
resistance
dragons,
is specifically to one particular type. Yep.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to the front of the ship. I'm gonna have Gravik behind me, and I'm gonna tell none of the crew to come to the front. And I'm gonna release the Bahir. And let's see here. I'm gonna give him a ring of water breathing. Or a ring of swimming, I mean.
All right. He like slips it on one of his spines, basically, or a tooth, more than likely. All right, let me go grab him real quick. Where are you hiding, little buddy? Little buddy. This guy putting in work.
Soul math.
Yeah.
And will Gertie be joining us?
Yeah, did you send for Gertie, or?
Yeah, I did a sending for Gertie at the end of the last session.
All right, hold on just a sec. All right, front of the ship. Bloop. Okay, and then let me go grab Gertie.
And I would offer the two of them to partake in the Hero's Feast.
Oh, sweet.
And I would tell them it would benefit them greatly for what's to come.
All right. Your crew is both terrified and impressed by the monstrosities that you have summoned. Gertie, of course, climbing out of the sea, and this guy seemingly appearing out of nowhere. All right.
And then I'm gonna start casting a bunch of rituals. with everybody here. Afra's Willie coming? Do you want me to bring him in on these, or no? Okay, he can stay on the boat.
You're muted, dear.
Oh, yeah, no. Poor little baby got 22 HP. I don't think that's enough.
It's okay sometimes to just exist. You don't always have to be a combat machine.
But no, he did his part when we were able to steal that first ship, so well worth the investment. Plus, I suspect deep down, Afra's always wanted her own dinosaur.
I mean, is
Who
there
doesn't?
anyone? Yeah, like.
I would totally ride my Ankylosaurus to work every morning.
I always wanted
Really?
to core Pegasus over a dinosaur. That's just me personally.
I have to
like-
agree with Garuda on that because the piles of shit are smaller.
Yeah, I mean, would you really want to be fined every time your Ankylosaurus took a massive shit? I mean, that seems like something that would happen.
I mean,
And they
I
just
feel
eat so
like it'd be
much.
a brave bylaw officer to stand next to my Ankylosaurus and his giant mound of shit and write me a ticket. Because I'd just look at my Ankylo and I'd nod, and that tail would just gently shove that guy into the pile of shit, and we'd continue riding off.
Everybody gets really into the idea of Chult, Port Nyanzaru, it's Dinotopia, but nobody ever makes a character whose job it is before they become an adventurer was just shoveling dinosaur shit all day out of the roads. You know what I'm saying? That's the story I want. I want to hear about that guy.
Crash,
That guy's
for you,
life.
if both of my rogues die, I will create a character with the background of shit shoveler, and his thing is he hates dinosaurs with a passion. Not to the point of killing them, but he's just like, no, I'm not gonna ride it. I hate these fucking things.
Yeah,
Fuck right
that sounds like a good character. I like that character a lot. All right, let me give these two monsters their hero's feasts. Bahir knows how to eat. All right, good for you, buddy. Let's see, that will bring you to. Come on, math skills. I'm just probably gonna have to get a calculator open. We're at that level of play where the calculator's just always got to be open. All right, and let's see. Let me mark these bad boys. There we go. All right. Poof. I'm gonna sploosh these guys down into the hero stack that we'll get started. Zalgramath is not pleased to be working alongside Gertie, so there's already some office workplace tension. Gertie, sensing the nature of Zalgramath, is also displeased to be working alongside such a creature. Each of them is already hatching a strategy, Afra, of how to friendly fire kill the other. This is your right as the only inquisitive rogue in the entire planet Earth. So, you get to just always know what's happening behind the DM screen.
So long as I'm not standing nearby.
Contrary to what Canadia is trying to tell you, there is no sexual tension between these creatures. They despise each other on a DNA level. All right.
But I can hear Canadian thinking, but the love between love is so fun.
If that was the case, Friday, I think that aerial battle between Salem and a certain dragon would have turned into like a bald eagle mating ritual, because I was feeling a lot of hate both directions from that. So
We're not done yet, so
that's true. That's true.
If Soldier Math has any high set of wisdom or insight, he would know that if he touches Gertie, I plan on killing him.
Okay, he does not. You may want to just explain that to him plainly. Yeah.
Second question.
Yeah,
So
I'm
this
basic.
has been traveling with you guys
Mhm.
for a long time. We met a lot of people. Where did we find this beast at?
He was
You were
trapped
there
in
for
the
that.
mirror.
Afra, it's worth mentioning that both creatures would eat Garuda if they felt they could get away with it without anybody catching them.
Love it.
Does this get? Does Afra share any of this? Just out of curiosity.
No, no,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
know.
we don't
Yeah,
want to
when I
alarm
release Ogre Math, I pretty much just tell him like, we're here to do this one thing, help us kill the dragon turtle like you promised, and you're free to go live your life.
Okay.
He can keep the ring of swimming if he wants to be a dragon turtle hunter.
He actually kind of thinks that's a good idea, because dragon turtles can't fly, and that's always been sort of the big thing that holds them back, the Bahir, is that they can't fly.
And
Plus,
I think we
his
all
other
still
option would
control
just be to
Gravik.
go into the Underdark and hunt like cave dragons and stuff. But all right, any other preparations?
I think we all still have control of Gravik.
Oh, yep. Let me fix that real quick.
just passing me around the whole party.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You were not abused.
There we go.
Please, just ping where they touched me.
I guess I'll just circle it. That might make it easier. Oh wait, I made a square. Whatever. There we go. It was pretty bad. Honestly, if the mermaids hadn't been enough, I'm pretty sure you would have been next. I'm just saying. Oh, deleted you. Okay. But yeah, it was traumatizing. So, all right. Everybody's splooshing into the water, getting ready to do this thing. I will know that you're ready when you are swimming with these giant monsters out in the water. Okay. Can't forget Garuda. Here we go. All right.
Let's flush. Let's take a bath.
Okay. Jenna's out there. Looks like we got everybody. All right. Oof. Here we go.
Hey, Willie's not coming.
Oh, okay. I don't know who brought Willie over. So. Okay. So you begin diving down. Let me find this.
We don't
map.
want to use the cannonball trick again.
I mean, if you want, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
we have
I
a
mean,
bunch of just like, we have like a sea dragon that could probably just, so I'll grab a fin.
Okay. All right. Down, down, down you go. I will ploop you onto the map. There we go. And then I'll put on this incredibly spooky underwater music. So spooky. And we'll turn off the rain because you're underwater. All right. Spooky.
I like this.
Yeah, it's from a horror game that came out in the 90s. Nah, it's from Donkey Kong. All right. So
That is a horror game.
there were some pretty tough. Yeah, there were some pretty tough stages. All right. There wasn't enough to do when we were kids that we allowed video games to treat us the way they treated us. Okay. So dynamic lighting should be working. Do you guys see a beautiful coral reef?
Yep.
Up to a certain range, yes.
Okay. All right.
Are we able to sort of free move until?
Yeah, I'm zoomed out watching you guys.
Dope map.
It is
Yeah.
for the dope map, yeah. All right, Gravik. What is that passive perception, baby?
18.
Oh wow, 18 is
Cool.
good. You,
Cleric.
yeah, you are not surprised as a massive eel darts out of that hole and attacks.
I don't react fast, but I know it's coming.
That's right.
That's something
You-
at least.
Do you tell
Yeah.
us in your brain that it's coming?
Yeah. I mean, I would think my reaction in my head would be like, you guys would actually probably know there's some sort of sea creature coming at me because you probably feel from Gravik like, yum. Like he's immediately thinking about how it'll taste. I've decided that Gravik adores seafood. It's his favorite thing. It's why he became a sailor in the first place.
Gravity's first thing is campaign is what he
Nature doesn't
Well,
want
I
to eat
mean,
you.
I thought he made
Just because
jokes
you
about
love
wanting to eat
seafood
you.
doesn't mean you hate chicken. I mean, well, even chicken likes chicken.
Regardless
That's
of Gravik's personal feelings regarding it, he would kill anything that tries to eat Gruda. Now, whether that's
Aw.
because I plan on eating you myself and they have to take their hands off, or whether it's because I consider you a dear friend,
Remains to be seen.
All right, you want to battle with this chill music, or you want some underwater fighty music?
I say we let the chill music play out, but that's just me.
Okay, all right. This track is 10 hours long, so it should be good. All right, let's do this thing. Nah, I think it's only like 15 minutes. All right. So, it's top of the initiative round. Garuda.
I don't even see an enemy. So,
Well, because of
You're gonna
magic,
move.
you do see rising up out of this hole over here. There is an eel that is preparing to strike Gravik.
oh, so I can just shoot him? I'm gonna shoot him.
Well, it's not out of the hole yet. I mean, you could swim closer if you want to get a better shot at it.
I'll prefer to ready an attack.
Okay, readying an attack. Fair enough.
Back some.
Okay.
Next. Yeah, ready an attack. I mean,
Okay. That brings us to Afra.
I'm gonna like swim kind of over here, and Lord, I don't know. I'm gonna preemptively summon a tentacle. Let's do that.
Okay.
We'll put it like right there. That's good.
All right.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good.
Well, I guess I'll dodge.
There's a brief moment where you feel from Gravik, ooh, another nummy nummy.
All right. I think it's terrifying that a creature that big and evil would call something a nummy nummy. Garuda, the sweet smell of Kentucky Fried Chicken, draws a second eel out of its lair. It swim up to you.
Neat.
All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. As it swims up, it will deliver 2 snapping bites. Alright, sounds good. Here we go. First one. Maybe. There it goes. 14 misses. And here comes the second one. 22.
That will hit.
Alright. 15 piercing and 14 lightning. It also has you in its grip. You are restrained and grappled in its adorable mouth. And then, with its remaining movement, I believe it will try to snake its way back in to its lair with you to eat you at its leisure, like eel do. So let's see. Yeah, plenty of time. Okay. Alright, so it gets to about there. You can assume that this is a long-ass creature, so there's like, you know, tail, like, hanging out the back there, as beautifully illustrated by your DM. Alright. So while that's happening, you're still readying an action, Garuda, so you could shoot this one now. It wasn't the same one that you were readying against, but you, now that its turn is over, you could jump into initiative and take that held shot if you want.
I definitely will.
Okay.
Is that a disadvantage because it's I'm grappling?
It is disadvantaged because of restrained, right.
YOLO.
Yeah, 20 is definitely going to hit. You pop that thing right in the snoot. It does not relinquish its vice grip on you.
Dick.
All right. Okay, that brings us to Amadio. No, wait, sorry. That brings us to the other eel and then Amadio. All right, this other eel rises out of its hole so that you can see it. So, Afra, were you holding actions or no?
No.
Okay. And then the other held action was just used. All right, Gravik, this is coming for you. Here we go. 2 bites. 16 does not get past your armor. 25.
Oh, that will definitely get past my armor.
All right, 18 piercing with 18 lightning damage. You are grappled and restrained, and it will start pulling you back down into its hole with it.
As a reaction, I'm going to use my Shield of the Moving Rune to rebuke it.
Okay, it takes 9 points of necrotic damage. All right. Yeah, it is going to pull you down, down, down. So the 2 of you would not be visible at this point. Hold on. Maybe the best way to do this would be that, and then that, and then... Oh, wait. That's not right. There we go. There you go. I made you your own special hole map.
I'm going down into my own special hole.
Yep. Okay. Now it is Amadio's turn.
He's dodging.
All right, dodging. That brings us to Jenna the Generous.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Pietro and telepathically to him and Gertie. I'm gonna tell them to go after Garuda, and I'm gonna look at Solgramath and I'm gonna say you're with me, and we're gonna swim over here, and look into this hole. Can I see them?
Yeah, they are about 25 feet down.
All right, I'm gonna try this and see if it has intelligence.
All right.
Make it laugh hideously.
Touches. Okay, let's see. Wisdom saving throw or fall prone. What's the stipulation? Oh, intelligence.
Intelligence of 4 or less.
All right. It does. What is the joke? First of all, I mean, is there a joke, or do you just sort of dial it in?
No, there's no joke. It's just magic.
You had no jokes prepared. This is the
Not
role
for
playing that you're delivering, like 48 episodes.
Are you
in?
gonna try
Okay.
and make me feel bad right now because
No, it's okay.
don't have a joke for your sea eel?
It's okay. It's okay. Regardless, it wouldn't have gotten the joke that you didn't prepare. Because it is just well, not an animal, but its animal-like intelligence is not high enough to understand. All right.
All right. Yep, that is my turn then.
Okay. Zalgramath understands that it is quote unquote with you. It will swim over here. It could fit down this hole. Do you want it to go down the hole?
Yeah.
Alright, and what does it get? A swim speed equal to its speed?
Yep.
Alright, then this would actually be as far as it could get. Because it's only got a speed of, let me double check. Oh no, it's got a speed of 50. So yeah, it will start heading down. It wants to blast it with its lightning breath, but that seems ill-advised since it would hit Gravik also. Alright. It will just make attacks. I think it's too narrow in there to constrict per se, like a snake, but I will just let him bite twice instead, since he can't constrict. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Both of those hit. So the eel takes 12 damage and 26 damage. Each time it is struck by these melee attacks, it sends a shock through its body and into the attacker. But Zalgramath is immune to lightning. All right. That brings us to Gertie. Gertie is going to swim up to this creature. She's going to eye Garuda hungrily. She's going to narrow her eyes and look over at Jenna. She sees Jenna's pretty distracted. She rubs her claws together. I'm going to roll to see if she accidentally uses her breath weapon and fries that chicken. Okay. Let's see. She's a denizen of the ocean and an eel dragon. She knows that these guys more than likely have resistance or immunity to lightning, so she ain't gonna waste her time with that. So she will bite and tail slap it.
Oh damn!
I would, yeah. That was some heavy ass hits. All right, so let's see. The lightning doesn't count because they are in fact immune to lightning, but 32 bludgeoning. Holy shit. All right, that brings us to Pietro.
All right. Bonus action rage. I'm gonna swim over and get in this boy's face and hit him twice.
Did that tail slap free Garuda?
Let's do this recklessly.
It will push the target up to 10 feet away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. We need to resolve that.
Yeah. So it would push it down the hole a bit. So yeah, that would free you up, Garuda.
Hey.
Nice. Good catch. Good catch.
Well, in that case, I can only get here. I'll just shoot it with my heavy crossbow then.
Okay.
With the +3 bolts that I have, does that count towards hitting, or is that just
hit and damage? Yep.
Okay.
Hit and damage.
All right, so let's hope for the best here. 25.
Yeah, 25 definitely hits. Creature takes more damage. All right. Anything else from Pietro?
Nope, that's it. That's my action economy.
All right. Gravik. To you.
All right. So, even though I can't pronounce his name, was immune to lightning, I would have seen that lightning was like erupting from this thing's body when he was hitting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only board game mechanics protected you from the science that should have electrocuted
That I
you
would
many
have had
times.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Then instead of drawing my sword and trying to hit it, I will. I mean, I might still get blasted by this. I don't know, but I'm gonna try and inflict wounds on it instead.
Okay.
And this is still disadvantage though because I'm still restrained. So be it.
All right. That is a hit.
Oh, just for 18 necrotic though.
Okay. But all right. So the 25 hits for 11, and the 18 hits. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at two different attacks. The 18 hits for 18. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, that would be it.
Okay. Garuda. Oops. Hold on. Not Garuda. I gotta do some stuff with the back route here.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
Right? Okay. Okay. Alright. All that is kosher. Okay. That brings us to Garuda.
I will go put up one of my pistols to draw another one. This one I have +1
Okay. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of those are gonna hit. Nice. The eel is bloodied.
And I'm just gonna slowly back away towards Gertie.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Afra.
Okay, so where exactly is this thing? So, like, if I were to say swim up here,
Yeah, you
Can
could
I
look down
see it?
into the hole. Well, no, you would probably, unless you have like sharpshooter or something crazy like that, or spell sniper, you're just gonna see Zalgormath's bulk ass body filling up this hole because he has swum down after it. So he's kind of blocking the hole, as it were.
Hmm.
Yeah, because he is pushing the boundaries
Sure.
of huge, so he is just wedged in there real good.
so there's not really very much I can do.
I mean, Zalgormath just following orders. He's trying to kill that thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll still swim up.
Okay.
And I will send my tentacle down to attempt
All right,
to attack it.
Yeah, that could
It can
pass
squeeze
through.
down
It's
there.
spiritually stuff. All right. So down it goes.
For
6.
16 for 1 cold damage.
All right.
Woo.
The tentacle has gone down the hole. It has dealt 1 point of cold damage. All right. Anything else from Afra?
I'm just gonna continue dodging.
Continue dodging. Fair enough. All right. This eel right here is mad. Its chicken dinner escaped. It is going to. Yeah, it is going to lunge forward with its, considerable reach and go ahead and try and grab a Pietro instead. So
Okay.
here we go, Pietro. First attack. Uh, 19.
Hits.
All right, 17 piercing, 11 lightning.
Okay.
It has you in its mouth, grappled and restrained.
Okay.
All right, it's going to start going down into the hole with you. Let's see. I'll make you a special hole map too. All right. These are pretty fancy hole maps. Made of myself an incarnate. There we go. All right. So you get pulled down into the hole. Now it will try to bite you again. This time with advantage, cause restrain.
Yep.
30 for
Oh, yeah, that
21
hits.
piercing and 14 lightning. All right, over here, it will just continue its vice grip on you, Gravik. So, first attack, second attack. A 30 for 23 piercing, 5 lightning, and a 28 for 17 piercing, 15 lightning.
How you doing, Gravik? Because I can, if you want, I can have that damage by letting go of my tentacle.
Ooh.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. That would be.
Okay. We'll do that then. It's
Does
we'll do
that-
the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can do the whole one. It's this ability.
So that'd be 2 lightning and 11 piercing, so 13. Which makes it 30 with the 17, and then so 45 damage. Dear Lord, yeah, thank you. Cause yeah, 45.
So, are you having the first one or the second one?
The first one,
Okay.
right? Or would it be better?
Yeah,
if I-
yep, definitely, yep.
Okay.
Okay, second one then. Sorry.
No, first one.
Oh, okay.
First one, good.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then the creature will. It doesn't want to get hit by Zalgramath again. But it's at the same time. It doesn't want to stay there and get hit.
My reaction to it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would probably continue to sort of like move down further into its little tunnels. So he will make an attack against it. And he hits 26 damage. With that, the creature is bloodied. But you guys are pretty far down in them in that hole. All right, Amadio, you're up.
Dodging.
Okay. Jenna, you're up.
How far down are they?
It is hard to see past the Bahir's beefy boy body.
Well, I can see through the
Right, but you can see
weird
through them,
eyes
hence the
and
reason that
through
Af was
Gravix.
allowed to do it. I would say that Gravik, without keen mind, has no idea how far down he's been pulled at this point. He can't really see past Zalgramath. He can see you guys, but he has no real sense of the distance that he's been dragged down.
Alright, then I'm gonna swim 20 feet into the hole behind Solgramath,
Okay.
and I'm going to frostbite it. Or try to. If it's more than 60 feet away, then I won't be.
All right. Let's see. Down, down, down. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay, so it's got to make a Constitution saving throw. Here we go. It makes the save.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Zolgramath will force his way down the hole even further and will attack again. All right. Both of those hit. Okay, that brings us to Gertie. Gertie, not excited about swimming down there, but we'll swim down into the hole. All right, and she will attack with a bite and a tail. If you had been like previously, sure, but I mean that hadn't really been established. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Damage and damage. Got it. All right. It is beat up real bad. Okay. That knocks it 10 feet back, which frees you, Pietro.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. Pietro will, in that case, he will stow his heavy crossbow. He will draw his scimitars, and he will swim down to meet the creature.
Okay.
And he will recklessly attack it. Once. Oh, shit, forgot to rage. Oh, so +2 and then Divine Fury. Alright. So Divine Fury plus Rage. And then second attack. Oh, crit.
All right. Yeah. Let's see what the crit card has to say. Terrifying slash. Maximum damage. The target must make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a fail, it is frightened of you. Ooh, that would be very good. It wouldn't be able to come out of the hole. All right, here we go. It makes the save though. All right,
I'm just gonna. It doesn't have less than 100 hit points. I'm just gonna use
does.
my life stealer's charge and just kill it.
Okay, it dies.
And
I think it just happens anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can actually decide that it doesn't happen. So yeah, you
okay.
You trap the creature's soul.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I know I had to swim 10 feet down. How deep am I in the hole at this point? Can I, use the rest of my move to swim out? It has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or be slain instantly.
Okay.
So we got to roll for that. Nope, not slain instantly.
All right, then let me calculate this damage real quick to see if you actually killed it. We
Okay.
got the rage, which doesn't get doubled, and then we've got 5 more damage, and it looks like 1 more damage, so 6 more damage total, for a total of 18. It is actually still alive.
All right. Following that up with my offhand weapon.
Okay,
26 for 12.
now it's dead.
All right, cool. And I guess with my remaining 20 feet of movement, can I get out of the hole?
Let's see. You had been pulled down.
Yep. And then I swam down to meet it to attack.
Yeah, and then you
kill it.
swam down to meet it. You are 50 feet down right now.
Okay, well then I'll use the rest of my movement to start swimming out of the hole.
Okay.
Actually, would I know anything about these creatures? Like, do they hoard things? You know what? I'm gonna swim deeper. I'm gonna swim deeper to see if there's any treasure down here. I'm gonna swim down deeper. I'm gonna use my movement to swim deeper.
Okay.
And I'll think of the group. I am swimming down to see if there's anything of value in its cave, in its lair.
All right. So, as you swim deeper, you do see that the creature, right, pretty much fills up the space. It's dead now, so you can kind of muscle your way past it, and continue in there if you would like.
Yes.
All right. As you follow it down further and further, it seems that the hole is mostly just sort of a sheath for the creature to kind of rest in. There does not seem to be any sort of formal lair.
Okay. No bones of other adventurers who came down this deep or anything like that.
I mean, there is like a collection of like bones and sediment, aka poop. You could try to sort through it if you would like, but again, pushing past the creature that's wedged you up against the walls here would have been slow movement. So you're kind of pulling yourself along, making your way along the creature's incredibly long body, realizing that, yeah, it's just sort of a snaking sort of tunnel that the creature just uses as a sheath to rest in, kind of deal.
All right. Well.
All right. That brings us to Gravik.
Alright, I'm casting Hold Monster on this thing.
Okay. This thing will try to make a Wisdom saving throw.
DC 16.
Here we go.
Son of a bitch.
All right, it makes the save.
That's it.
Okay. Let's see. All right. As all of that unfolds, that brings us to a new challenger. All right, Garuda, you'd be the first one to see it, I think. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Let's see. And what else you got, little buddy? Yeah, that would make sense. It would have no idea that you guys had not done this. So, through the water, you hear a tremendous roar, as if from a gargantuan and very scary creature. Thanks to your hearty breakfast, you are immune to fear. Oh shit. Okay. This one has an extra effect. So let's see. Nice. Okay. Actually, then, go ahead. Let me see if who all's within 120 feet of it, real quick. Let's see. Yeah. And then down. Yep. And then Afra. Okay. And then Jenna's 20 feet down. Okay. So everybody except Gravik, you're gonna have to make wisdom saving throws against this fearful roar, which actually causes exhaustion instead of fear, which is pretty handy.
So, 2 questions.
Sure.
With Pietro swimming down into the eel's hidey hole,
I
I'm
took that
still
into
within
account
that range.
when I
Okay.
measured. Yep.
Okay, sorry. And then my other question is, with my armor, does that give me advantage on this?
You have advantage
saving
on all
throw?
wisdom saving throws because of the.
Yeah, you guys all have advantage already because of the thing.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's right.
Oh, good. Yeah.
all right, let me roll for your NPCs who also have
Damn it.
advantage. Here we go. All right, Gertie is okay. Bahir is okay. All right. So 1 level exhaustion is just disadvantage to skill checks, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks. There we go. All right, that is that. Garuda, you're up.
Yeah, which way did the howl come from?
From your current direction to the east. No, sorry, to the west. It came from this direction.
Cool, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. Over this way. And,
Okay.
try to face a bit chilly.
Okay.
For 6 months. And everyone's aware something's coming. I just make sure it's on my head. Like, guys, I don't know if you guys heard that. So, I think the dragon turtle's coming. I'm the only one up here.
Garuda, there is no way we could not hear that. Sit tight. We are coming.
And,
All right.
Gyro, sit tight. You sit everyone's potion until the dragon turtle comes to you.
That's fair. That's fair. That is more than likely what it was going to do. All right. Let's see. Next up is Afra at 21.
Okay, I am going to again try and like squeeze in there enough that I can see. I'm gonna do a cantrip. It's been a long time since I've pulled this out. So that's pretty much all I got that I can do.
Okay. So seeing through Gravik's eyes at this very, very tough eel, you're going to try and mind slipper it. All right, here we go.
Yep.
It is going to try and make an intelligence save. It fails, taking 8 points of damage.
Okay. Now it must subtract a d4 from the next save it rolls.
All right, I will turn a Baned token. There we go. All right. Anything else from Afra?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. This eel is Dunsky's. All right. Let's see. Okay. At initiative count 20. There is a feeling with your experienced selves that something has happened here. Something maybe bad has happened. Let's see. Okay. Let me roll this something bad into initiative. All right. Garuda, what is your passive perception?
18.
I don't know if you're muted or not. I could just
18,
double check
yeah.
my. Oh, 18. Okay. Yeah, you notice something unusual about the water behind you. It has a vaguely humanoid shape, kind of displacing the seawater itself.
Behind me.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, down here, eel going to keep chewing up its prey. Here we go. 1. And well, yeah. So 30 for 17 and 12, and then it's
That
gonna.
puts me out.
All right, it's gonna keep munching. All right, so that's 2 fails. The creature cannot go down anymore. Let's see. It does add a crit effect. Doubtful that it would be enough to outright kill you. But let's see what happens. Piercy damage. Not really appropriate, but apparently while it was eating you, it punctured your funny bone in your elbow. You will have disadvantage on dexterity-based attacks for a few rounds, if that
Damn
were
it.
relevant. Yeah, I know. Sometimes they just don't matter. All right, yeah, it can't go down any further than it is because the rest of the hole is filled with its body. So that is that creature's turn. That brings us to Amadio.
How? So Solgrimir is still between me and Gravik, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Alright.
And you could see out of Gravik's eyes, but now Gravik is offline essentially. So you know that he has succumbed to injuries. Now
Okay.
you could try to squeeze past Solgrimath in a manner that a monk once tries to squeeze past a massive barbarian. But it would definitely be like an acrobatics.
I'm a pretty decent level wizard. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna go for the squeezing. I'll probably just teleport past
Sure,
it.
sure, sure.
But Mario's gonna grab a superior healing potion.
Okay.
And out of Genis Bandolier, and he's gonna ready an action to feed it to Gravik.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan. All right. Let's see. Does this thing want to use any of those sweet legendary actions? Sure. It's gonna use a legendary action real quick. Okay. Cool. All right. That brings us to Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna's gonna cast the dimension door to go past Solgrimir. So she is smart. Like, she could, like, see how far he went down through his eyes. Like, could I get, like, a rough estimate?
Oh,
or
like
run,
the
like, an
distance that he looked
yeah.
up and saw Zolgramat,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah. That's fine. So you teleport next to him is the plan, or close enough that you could swim to correct your action, kind of thing. This creature has a pretty good reach. It has, lash out with its body kind of deal, but you do manage to get past him.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll swim up to Gravik so Mario can feed the potion to him.
Okay.
I'll roll that.
Oh, that's the sweet stuff.
All right.
And yeah, I'll just kind of like stare the eel in the eyes, and that's my turn.
All right. As your turn ends, this creature's going to spend legendary action point. All right. That brings us to Zalgramath, who is going to swim with that ring of swimming and lay into this creature. Here we go. This is a bite and a bite because he can't really get a constrict off in here.
What's the key binding to show the chat? I think I accidentally disabled it or hit it.
To show chat?
Yeah, like to show and hide the chat on the right of Roll20.
Oh,
There's
there
like
should be a little ribbon. There should be a little ribbon that looks like has a little hamburger symbol on it. And the very right-hand side of your screen, top right.
Okay, I found it.
Yep.
Thank you.
If you just click that, it'll open. I don't actually know the hotkey off the top of my head, so that's, yeah, but that's how you manually do it. All right. The first attack, believe it or not, misses, but the second attack does hit. This creature takes 25 points of bitey damage. And you guys are just all wedged down in there.
It's not dead yet?
It is
my
not
God.
dead yet.
It feels fine.
Meanwhile,
Might go for a walk later.
Gertie begins to swim up towards the surface and finds the entrance has been blocked. Are you guys mind linked with these creatures also?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah. I included Gertie and Silvermouth inside of the.
Okay. It seems that a massive turtle is blocking the exit to the hole that Pietro and Gertie are inside. All right. She is just gonna try to nuke it with her lightning breath to get out of the way. All right. She fires the beam up into the creature. The creature has to make a saving throw. This is dex based. It fails and takes quite a bit of damage. All right, Pietro, to you.
Because I swam down with the rest of my movement, I'm assuming if I swim up right now, unless I dash, I can't get up to the opening, correct?
All in all, the hole was about 90 feet deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
you could,
I'll
yeah, you could start
swimming up.
Okay.
That kills my lose my rage, and I'm going to quaff a one of my greater healing potions.
Okay.
Instead of dashing, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Gravik, to you.
Okay, seeing that I'm still in this thing's grasp, I'm still restrained. It was still holding on to me and everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna curse, call out for Baphomet to assist, and I'm actually gonna try and use.
Oh wow. Okay. You roll a D100, and you're trying to get what, an 11 or less?
Yeah. Oh.
All right. There is Nothing but silence as you call out to your god.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
All right. Anything else from Gravik?
No, I have no move, so.
All right. As your turn ends, the dragon turtle is going to use its last legendary action point before its turn comes back up. Use it or lose it to attack Gertie. Maybe. Could be coming. It's so tempting to like spam it like you do when the printer's not working. Alright, it lunges down and delivers a ferocious bite. I mean, I guess it's pretty ferocious. To Gertie. Gertie takes 27 points of damage. And then she discharges electricity in reply. Alright. Okay, as the creature's turn comes up, Pietro, through Gertie's eyes, you see the beast. I guess through everybody's eyes you see the beast. You see, like, its throat begin to expand a bit, and then, with its mouth over the hole, it just...
Oh, dear God!
Yeah, it fills that hole with its breath weapon. So you and Gertie need to deal with this steam breath that is coming down the hole. Alright, 63 fire damage. Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Alright, Gertie does not make the save. Takes
I
the
don't
full
either.
damage. Alright. Alright, the turtle just sort of keeps itself plopped on top of the hole, keeping it sealed shut. Alright, Garuda, to you. Alright, silently, Garuda begins unloading attacks. Are you unloading attacks against the water elemental that's behind you,
Yeah,
or... Okay. Alright, so all of those are going to hit, and they are all magical. So, let me tally up that damage real quick for you. 17 plus 17, so 34 damage total. Alright, you start blasting the creature, and you definitely breaking it up a bit, but it is still there.
Yeah, and this really,
Okay.
yeah, that'll be gross.
Alright. I'm gonna put this over over your whole Pietro so you have more immersion.
Okay.
Okay. There's not two. Don't panic. There's not two. It's just the one still. Alright, Garuda, you swim around the creature, blasting it as you go. Anything else? Alright, so that'll be your turn. Afra, to you.
I'm gonna try and mind sliver this thing again because it is literally all that I can do.
Oh, jeez. Alright, here we go.
I have nothing else. I guess. Oh, it fails. I'm gonna bonus action hex it. Because why not?
Alright.
Okay.
You hex it in strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just maybe it'll be enough to kill it. There we go.
So add the hex damage on there as well.
So
Alright.
13.
13. Okay. It is still going.
Yeah. all I got.
All right. That brings us to the layer action. Okay. Let's see. I need Garuda. Let's see. Whoever's not in Gravik's hole. So Afra, Garuda, and I guess Gertie and Pietro. I need you guys to all make strength saving throws.
Oh, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Okay. All right. DC is 18.
Damn it!
All right.
Uh,
Let's see. All right. The ocean waters begin. Oh, what?
do I have to use a model rule to reload my save before I know what happens, or after? Can I wait till I know what happens?
No, after. Indomitable happens after.
Oh, yeah, I want to see what happens first. With the saves.
Oh, you want to see what the effect is? Oh, no. No. You have to decide beforehand if you want to use Indomitable or not.
Use, Indomitable real quick, man, just before
Okay.
it happens. You motherfucker.
All right. Anyone who failed this strength save, you are pulled 30 feet closer to the dragon turtle. So I will move you towards it. So Pietro, that's exactly what you needed.
Yeah, that is exactly what I needed.
Yeah, so it pulls you up next to it. All right, Gertie is a nice slippery creature. She has like the serpentine qualities, right? So you could be in her space in this hole without any issues. She has this trait right here. All right. Okay, that brings us to. Nope, this is forced movement, so it would not get an opportunity attack against you. Alright. Man, this one is still alive and still eating its hamburger, so that's what it's going to keep doing. This is an attack against Gravik. 28, because you're still restrained.
Yep, that.
And then,
Oh, I still have 2 hit points. Haha.
alright.
And
then
it misses.
And
Oh
then,
no, it hit.
no, it just keeps munching you up.
Strength was hex.
and-
Does that do anything?
It only does ability checks, so like athletics and.
I was thinking
Shit.
Bane. My bad. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, no worries. It did technically have Bane against the next saving throw it has to make. I don't think it has happened, or does that only last until your
Well,
next turn?
It lasts until the end of my next turn, so it would have used up on Mind Sliver again.
Okay,
So like
gotcha.
its saving throw would have been.
It's like
zero.
a self-sustaining thing if nobody else jumps in on it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is that creature's turn. It's got nowhere to go. Just munchy time. All right, Jenna, you watch as your lifelong friend and servant is just being steady ground up into sausage meat.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, so Mario, what are you gonna do?
Mario's gonna grab another potion out of the bandolier and feed it to Gravik.
Oh my god, so many ones!
Yeah, that's a bad one. And that's his turn.
All right.
And then on my turn, I'm so done with this thing. I'm gonna pull out my Wand of Magic Missile and release 6 charges.
All right, that's 8 magic missiles total. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28, 31, 33 points of force damage. Like an anime missile launcher, just this cloud of magical missiles flies out, and one after the other strikes the creature, causing its grip on Gravik to loosen. It dies.
I'm gonna use my reaction to roar.
All right, fair enough.
You're underwater, so it's more of a gurgle.
It reverberates. It reverberates.
Yeah, and you guys are all psychically linked. Don't forget. All right. So, very briefly, the dragon turtle shifts, as if hearing this angry, delicious roar. And Jenna, anything else on your turn?
No, that's all.
Okay. It is going to, with a legendary action, bite at Gertie, I guess. There we go. Because you were still far enough down, Pietro, right, that it wouldn't have been able to, even pulling you 30 feet, I don't think you would be within range yet.
No, not yet. I think I have to use my movement on my next turn.
All right. 24 for 26. Gertie takes that damage.
I would just like to say that a nat 1 would still hit me.
But that one
would.
does fail.
Sorry.
Yeah, attack rolls fail and fumble. So, but yeah, it's a big creature. It's a big creature. All right, Gertie's gonna shock it in response. It takes 8 more damage. That's slow chip.
It adds up.
It does.
Having fought against her, it adds up.
All right, Zolgramath is frustrated. He wants to fight the dragon. He doesn't want to fight an eel. And he's going to just start backwards slithering up and out. And then he's going to swim. Use the dash action to start swimming towards the creature. Maybe about, we'll say there. All right. Okay, that brings us to the dragon. It will attack Gertie again. And Gertie will shock it in return. Doesn't get a critical on her, which is good, because that has the potential to be quite a bit of damage. It takes 4. And she takes 23. She is past bloodied. Alright. Gertie's turn. She's gonna see if her breath weapon comes back. Needs a 5 or 6. It does not. She is going to ask the DM if it says here it will push the target up to 10 feet away, and it doesn't list a size limitation. So would it push a creature away? It's 25 feet by 25 feet. And the DM's like, because this is a board game, I guess that's how it would work. So she's going to try and tail slap it after biting it. So here we go. 22 would hit. Let's see. The dragon turtle is going to use its shell defense. To raise its armor class, so the bite does not hit. Then she's going to try and tail slap it.
Hey.
A tail slap at 25 will hit.
Does that also break its shell defense?
Let's see, because it moves, yeah. So yeah, technically.
Gertie is, I'm just gonna say, the ace of this particular combat.
Oh yeah, dude, beat that bitch ass, Gertie.
All right, so I will say that the sea floor is height 0, and I'll use flight tokens to show how high up off the seafloor, so that she pushes it 10 feet back. All right. She ain't ashamed of what she's about to do to you, Pietro, but she goes swim out and leave you behind. There we go.
All right.
All right. That brings us to its action. It is going to try to bite her again. I mean, it's really not a very complicated creature. Maybe. It does. It bites her for 22. Alright, and she shocks it for 5. Okay, that brings us to Pietro.
Alright.
It is
So
not blocking
with
the
it
hole,
being-
so you could swim
Right.
up and out if you want to.
Okay, so it's 10 feet off the sea floor. Would I be able to get to it with my 30 feet of swim speed?
Would you be able to get to it? Yeah, I would say you'd be able to get to it at this point because it pulled you up closer to it and you swam up. So yeah.
All right, I'll swim the rest of the way up to it. Well, actually, if I went all the way down, how deep down was I?
Oh, I mean, it was 90 feet, but assuming you didn't go digging through the sediment and stuff right at the
No.
bottom, yeah. So you
I would
probably
have
been
taken
down.
a look at that and was like, well, this is a bad
Yeah,
idea.
you'd be down about 80 feet. You swam up 30. You got pulled 30. Yeah, so you could swim up and just reach it.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna swim up to it and bonus action rage, and then fuck it. Let's just attack it recklessly. So let's go offhand weapon. All right, so once 29 for 20.
29 definitely hits. Takes 20 points of damage.
And then 25 for 10.
All right. Takes 10 points
And
of
then-
damage. You start carving
and
up
then
its
I go-
underbelly.
I'm gonna action surge, and we're gonna keep doing this. So continue reckless attacks. 20. Oh, does a 24 hit?
24 hits because shell defense was shut down by Gertie.
Okay. And then last one, 26 for 9.
All right. That's a lot of attacks. Fighters. All right. Anything else from Pietro?
No, that's my bonus action and movement. So I'm just there, and what's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Fair enough. All right. Water elemental's gonna swim up and around Garuda. All right. Here we go. It is going to. Let's see. I guess it's going to try to use Whelm on you, Garuda. So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. Okay. Do you have any abilities, or you
No, that's it.
lock it
That's
in?
just a 12. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then you are grappled, restrained, and you take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. All right, so 7 points of damage, and it has you grappled and restrained within it. And then let's see, with the rest of its movement, it will start to swim away with you. Let's see. 90 minus 65. Okay. So it will swim. It'll actually swim you closer to the turtle. There we go.
Hey.
Hey. All right, Gravik, to you.
All right. I'll start by moving.
Yeah, all told, you are about 60 feet down at this point.
Yes. Okay, so 30 move brings me up to 30 down. I still wouldn't be able to see anything. So then 60 feet should bring me, I guess, level.
Yep, so you pop your head out like an adorable groundhog who's predicting the weather.
All right, and I see Afra and nothing else.
Right, you would see through everybody else's eyes. So you would see Pietro's over here fighting, all that jazz. Hold on, I got this covered. There we go.
Ah, that away. Okay, that's too far that away, so I'm going to take the opportunity to cast a level 4 Cure Wounds on myself. Nope, Healing Word, because it's a bonus action, and I only have a bonus action left. Oh my friggin' god. Level 4 spell, 13 HP. Goddamn Healing Word.
What you got to do is never play with a life cleric, so you don't know what good healing looks like.
No, I've always been a life cleric. Up until these characters.
Yeah.
I hate it. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to the creature. There is the bloop, bloop, bloop of its legendary action points refilling, the shotgun sound of its reaction refilling. It's going to roll for that breath weapon. I think we're all hoping for a 5 or a 6. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, now that it's not having to bite down into a hole, it has some options here. Let's see. Yeah. All right. It really doesn't like Gertie at all, so it's gonna try to take care of that particular nuisance. Though it does look over and sees Algermath and realizes this is going to be a very bad day. It's going to be a very bad day. So let's see what we could do here. It's got a pretty good reach, so it will start with a tail slap against Gertie. Here we go. That is going to hit. Gertie take 33 points of damage. Shocks it. She's got to make a strength save or be pushed and knocked prone. As we all know, our Lord and Savior Jeremy Crawford explained that you can be prone underwater. It is quote-unquote floundering. Gertie ain't no chump, so let's see what she gets. Yeah, 25. She is not knocked prone. Alright, and she did max damage retaliation, which is pretty good. Then he is going to swipe out with its claws. There we go. Uh, 21 damage. And then it's going to try to finish her off with a bite. And does so. Gertie is done.
Is Gertie dead, or is this like I can possibly get to her in time to prevent super death?
I am of the habit, unless an NPC is what, like, old school Elder Scroll games would be like an essential quest NPC, if they drop, they drop, kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So, otherwise, the best strategy you could ever have would be to bring an army of NPCs with you and just keep popping them up over and over and over and over again. In a world with healing word, it would make for fights that never end. Would never end.
Mass healing word would just be even.
Yeah. So he just goes over. He'd tear out her lovely little throat, give her a shake like a little rag doll, and then just kind of leave her body floating there. That is his turn. Let's see. Pietro. He. Yeah. I think he'll just stay where he is. No. Yeah. He'll move a little bit. He'll move to like here, and start swimming down towards the hole a bit. All right. So he'll land on the floor and kind of cover up the hole.
Okay. Well, if he's going down 10 feet and covering up the hole, that means he's moved away from me, so I get an attack of opportunity. Correct?
He is 25 feet in every direction. So
then no.
you.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
Never mind.
If anything, you sort of roll along his body to prevent being pushed into the hole or squashed against the ocean floor.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the top of the round. Garuda, you are currently grappled and restrained by a water elemental that has dragged you over to its master.
Yeah.
What will you do?
Is it a strength or dexterity?
It is either one. Either one. Yeah. So hold on a sec. It is an escape DC of 14. So you just need to do athletics or acrobatics, 14 to escape.
Are you freaking me?
All right.
Oh no, Garuda, no!
That was your action to try and escape. Yeah.
Garuda, did
Anything
you
else?
already use your action surge?
No, I was going to take it while saving it, actually. Yeah, I'll go for it, I guess. Might as well now.
Okay.
I think it's about time I use it.
There you go. All right. You have escaped. Ooh. All right. As you swim out of the dragon turtle's reach and the water elemental's reach, they will both make opportunity attacks against you. All right. Here we go. This is the water elemental. Misses you. Dragon turtle is gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll. Now that it's got full range of motion, it is gonna lash out at you with its tail. Does 21?
21 will hit.
All right, so you take 34 points of bludgeoning. You got to make a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 10 feet away and knocked prone. It would have triggered in this space right here. All right, so you would be pushed 10 feet and then knocked prone. And then whatever movement you have left, it would be half your movement to stand up, right? So...
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 10 feet of movement. Half 25.
Okay, so you get 10 feet of movement left.
I'm gonna try to get behind. Can I like move through? Kello?
Yep. You can move through huge creatures as difficult terrain, or you could just say that you are above or below it. So Zalgramath is currently at sea level. He's not actually 20 feet underneath the ground.
Yeah, that water elemental is trying to stop me. Stop that thing, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he nods, and you see lightning begin to crackle around his mouth. Because wizards control Faerun, and they kill all the scientists in secret by pushing them out of hospital windows. No one has ever learned how lightning works underwater. So you don't take any sort of damage at all from the lightning that's just sort of crackling out of Zalgrimeth's mouth like it's a fucking video game. So, cool stuff. Yeah, this is why it's so important to not have scientists in Dungeons and Dragons, because once people start believing in science, that's when it can really hurt you. See? Yeah, there's people in Thylea that are working on that Pythagorean theorem. It might be finished by October. I don't know. All right, so that brings us to the creature's legendary action. Again, it doesn't have a complex legendary action pool, so it is just going to bite. So Pietro, it does like an adorable barrel roll, and as it's rolling around, it tries to bite you.
Okay, it's got advantage.
I don't know why this one particular attack takes it so long to do. It's killing me.
No, it's killing
Oh
Pete.
no, it's gonna kill me.
Nah, look at that. Gentle. A sweet boy.
27
Alright.
hits.
Alright, 27 for 18 points of piercing damage. That ain't nothing. You barbarians. Come on now. Alright.
I was expecting it to turn into a crit.
Yeah, that's what I was holding my breath for. I was like, that could be a really bad crit. Alright, Afra, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna swim over here. I'm gonna telepathically think to Zolgramath, you're immune to lightning, right?
Alright, yeah, it just makes a huffing sound of disgust that you would not have memorized all of its abilities by now. But
Okay.
yes.
In the 15 minutes, they've known each other.
It
So-
assumed that Jenna has already extolled its virtues as the incredible beast of war that it is. So,
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out my scroll. Actually, first, I'm gonna bonus action switch my hex to the dragon turtle, also hexing strength. And then I'm gonna pull out my one scroll of lightning bolt that I have, and I'm gonna lightning bolt basically this way,
all right.
so that I hit both the dragon turtle and the water elemental.
I will give
And-
you the template, and you show us your magic.
Okay. I
All right,
I don't really know how to move it, but
Okay, I'll move it for you. You tell me when I've got it. Okay.
I
don't know how. I'll be honest. I don't know how wide you thought a lightning bolt was that you needed to check with Zalgramath to make sure it
Well,
was okay.
I wasn't
but-
sure. I wasn't.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Again, the
yeah.
great
When it
wizard
comes-
Putin
When it
Yeah,
comes to
has
beams,
done away with all
when it comes to
scientists.
beams, I have been told that it's width and not length that people look for. So, but that could have just been my magic instructor trying to make me feel better. So, all right,
So
that
there.
look good.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We're hitting both of them. Okay. Let me do this. Boom. Yep. And okay.
Alrighty, here we go. Dex save from water elemental. Dex save from ginormous 25-foot across turtle that's somehow still got a +6 to its saving throws because dragon.
Oh my god.
Okay, they both make it, taking half the damage.
Okay. And only dragon turtle takes the 5 necrotic as well.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. Everybody trading gentle blows back and forth. Gentle
God.
blows.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Okay. Anything else from Afra?
Nope. That is all I can do.
Alright. That brings us to... let's see. This would be... layer action. Okay. The water... let's see. Okay, we've got that one already. Yeah, alright. So, the water around the turtle, so within 120 feet of the turtle, which I think covers everybody, unless Jenna is just planning to live in that hole, Is that your strategy?
Well, I mean, I'm in the hole right now. I haven't had a chance to leave yet.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. You strong tactics. You do not have to worry about this layer action. Everybody else needs to make Constitution saving throws. The DC is 18.
Oh, yay!
Oh,
I'm gonna use
Fine, par for the
inspiration
course.
for this.
Okay.
I fucking need it. Oh.
All right. Yeah, you killed that saving throw. All right. The water around the dragon begins to become extremely warm, as if it did like a flash boil of all the water around it. In doing so, everybody takes 3d8 fire damage, or half if you made the save.
Sorry, what was the range on this? I just rolled
120 feet.
120 feet.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Yeah, it just flash boiled all of the seawater around it.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it because I can and only take 4 damage.
Okay, sure. Alrighty, that brings us to this eel who is dead, Amario.
Grabs another potion and dodges.
Okay. Alright, let's see. It's going to use legendary action before Gianna's turn. It is going to try and tail slap Pietro back down into the hole. I think that's what it's going to try to do. Are you, or what elevation are you from the floor? Let me check your thing. Looks like you're still just 10 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's going to do...
still where I was when it, went down.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think you're all up on it. Yeah, it's just going to try to slap you off of it for now. Okay,
right.
So it's going to do another barrel roll and try to tail slap. Here we go. Ah, 33 for 29.
Yeah, that hits. I'm going to use my reaction to parry.
Okay.
To reduce superior die plus my dex modifier, so I'm still rocking a d8 on that. So reduce the damage by 6. And then have it from there, right? I reduce, then have. Was that how that would work?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're reducing the initial damage that was dealt, and then you're having it.
Right. So, I'm still going.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw, or be pushed 10 feet and knocked prone.
Come on, don't suck. There we go.
Holy shit. Yeah. Beefy boy. All right, Jenna, to you.
All right, how
Been failing my
far
saving throws
into
all day
this
so
hole
far.
am I?
If you swam down to assist, I would say you're about 50 feet down or so. 50, yeah, feet sounds about right.
So I need to go 50 up and then...
And that will put you at the at ground level. Yep.
Okay, that puts me right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'll just dimension door over there with Mario.
Okay, so you're just gonna dimension door up and out.
Yeah, I know how turtles and breath weapons work, so I'm gonna go to like over here, and I'm gonna try and like through like their eyes, like find like a good rock or coral, and I'm
Sure.
gonna like just dimension door behind the coral.
Okay.
And hopefully the
With
sea
your big
dragon
brain,
turtle-
you know that cover will not help you against the ocean itself being boiled around you, but it does make you feel better.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all that matters.
Make you feel safer.
Exactly.
So let's say I'm like right here.
Okay.
That's within the range. Yep. And then
Oh
Yeah,
man,
actually-
there's this yawning abyss right here. Oof, that looks exciting. All right.
this back against this quarrel,
All right.
hopefully outside of this thing's blind side. And that's
Sure.
my turn.
Okay. All right. This creature is gonna save this action because now it needs to get rid of Pietro. All right, Pietro. Yet again, it is gonna try to bite you. Here we go.
Okay.
And this will be all of its legendary action economy.
Okay.
Uh, 22 for 32.
Well, it's technically 30, but yeah. That hits, but I come back with
right.
1 hit point.
All right. You see bubbles escape from the creature's mouth. As they pop in Draconic, you hear, "Fucking half-orcs." All right. That brings us to Zolgramath. All right. Zolgramath saw Afra fire her adorable lightning bolt. Is going to swim up here. Is going to line up his admittedly very short lightning breath. I mean, it's real short. It's like a little can of tuna fish. There we go. I feel like the giants, like, they tried, you know? They tried really hard to make this killing machine. Okay, it's 20 feet long, so it's not that embarrassing, but it's still pretty bad. Alright, there we go. Let me bracket the damage up so that it's just included in the description. Alright, here we go. He will try his best to follow your lead. The arrogant, eight-legged worm. I have requisitioned an attack. I will go ahead and preemptively requisition some saves. There we go. Don't need that sheet anymore.
Well, now I feel silly.
No, don't feel silly. Look at the mouse over that. Look at that fucking shit. I think I got one roll below 5 on that. That was insane. But this is why Jetta thought to bring this creature, because this is a creature that an archmage, level 20 mage, was planning to fight. So you guys are a little outside of your weight class. So it was a very smart move to bring powerful creatures to help fight for you and with you. All right, here we go. Dex saves. Let's see what they are. The elemental is completely destroyed. The dragon turtle nat 20 is its saving throw. It takes half the damage. All right, I'll leave that over here. Let's see, and mark that he's used it. Got it. All right, that is his turn. He looks over at you and he gives you a bro nod. Like, we did the same exact thing.
Yep.
All right.
Definitely.
So, that brings us to Pietro.
Alright. I'm going to bonus action Second Wind. Hopefully that's not utter crap. Alright. So that's 12 hit points back. Nope. And then I'm going to recklessly attack. I'll swim down and recklessly attack the dragon turtle.
Oh, no need to swim down. Remember, it's 25 feet tall.
Oh, right.
You are on this thing's back. Yeah, you are.
Right.
You are there.
All right. Well, I'll just hit it where I stand. So
okay.
Reckless. 18.
18 does not get through its defenses.
Let's do a precision attack. Let's burn a superiority die. But I think a 26 hits.
That hits. It cannot use shell defense because, if I'm getting the order right, it already used its reaction on Garuda. so it doesn't have reaction to go into its shell. So that's gonna hit.
And
I knew that's what you were planning, Garuda. That's why I attacked you. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain.
And then
27 definitely
for,
hits.
for 11.
All right.
And that's all I got.
Okay. That brings us to Gravik, because it is out of saves. Its elemental is gone just in time because the elemental's turn was coming up. So Gravik, to you.
All right.
Oof.
So I will move 30, and then I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. 25 feet here. Do I have that so you guys can see it? I don't. So I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds here. It's a 30-foot radius. Any creature that I can see of my choice up to 6. So me, Garuda, Pietro. Sorry, Gertie, you're dead. Afra's full. I can't see if this guy's full, but I'll include him in Afra just because. And I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on us.
Okay.
20 healing.
And that's from, let's see. Right about there. Does that look right?
Yeah, that should get all of us in there.
Okay.
Oh, does that get Gertie?
Gertie's out.
She-
Gertie's out.
Nope.
She dead.
Oh, she
Yeah.
dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping a countdown so I can revivify her after. Maybe.
I mean, I believe if as long as it says creature, right?
It does. It
Yep.
does. But
Okay.
that's assuming we can kill this thing in a minute.
Hmm.
So and
I mean,
that
we could
is,
raise it too. We are.
It
known
is.
for
It is
generous.
tanky. It is tanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the graviculator's turn.
Okay. As your turn ends, there is. I feel like this mass healing word should be its own token, so I might save this for later. Actually. All right. All right. The turtle is going to get back its reaction, get back its 3 legendary actions, and try to get a 5 or a 6 to absolutely decimate, I think, everyone except Jenna. All right, here we go. A 5 or 6.
Holy fuck.
All right. Let's see. It will swim back just a smidge, just a smidge. There we go. I don't think it could get everybody. Maybe we'll see.
You know, just because it has its breath weapon doesn't mean it has to use its breath weapon.
Ooh, good point. Good point. Good point. Yeah.
I just assured Gravik.
Yeah,
will
it could
definitely
just
be
try
using-
and eat Pietro.
Yeah, man, I gotta actually think that through. That's pretty sound advice there. Hold on.
completely subjective, no or objective, no subjectivity at all.
Oh no. I would never think anything else. All right, let me see. I'm trying to find a template that would be appropriate for this, but I don't think I have one big enough. Oh, all right. It should be fine. All right. I think ultimately, Pietro, you will be left out, and I'm really sorry. I know that it probably meant a lot to you to be included, and nobody likes to be left out of the fun.
It's because I'm a half orc, isn't it?
No,
That's
it's never.
what it is.
It's never that.
No, it's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
You're our precious, sweet man, so it would never be like that. All right, this is only a 60-foot
But it's not
cone.
including me in the front.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a 60-foot cone, but this creature is got a 90-foot cone. So Gravik, you're still in the cone. All right. If you want the actual template to affect you, I guess I could swim closer. I don't know. There you go. Yeah. All right.
But then it
So,
leaves Zolgar math out.
oh, that's true. Okay. All right. Anyways, all of yous that is not Pietro, Mario, and Jenna, I'm gonna need you to make some saving throws because this is the water around you begins to boil. Here we go.
Constitution?
Constitution.
Ugh.
Ow. I will be uncanny dodging that.
All right.
I was gonna ask you to describe how you uncanny dodge water boiling around you, but I didn't tell a joke earlier, and I was really tired, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you invoke the right of board game, I guess.
No, I would just like spin around really quickly.
Oh,
so that,
okay.
like it doesn't like I keep my own little whirlwind of not boiling water around me.
Sure.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no science, so I believe it. As long as you sound convincing, I believe it.
I mean, I basically picture this breath as more like streams and ribbons of boiling water erupting from its mouth, but not like a solid wall of it.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that. Like heat waves. Like heat waves
Yeah.
are coming off of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like you're in Arizona. There you go. And then as they pass by you, the water boils. Oh, that's smart.
I mean, a heat wave
Yeah.
for me is 32 degrees Celsius,
Well, this would definitely be hot then.
which
Yeah.
is 89 Fahrenheit.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah. It's been like 100 plus where I'm at, like almost all summer.
Does the 16 let me keep hex up? I
Uh,
think so. Right.
well, did you take the full damage? Or half?
Well, I uncanny dodged it to half.
Okay, so half of 67 would be 33, and then half of 33, yeah, you would do it.
Okay.
I think you would
Just did
just do it. Yeah, with a 16, you would just do it.
All
Alright.
praise round down.
Yeah. Okay. And then that is its turn. It does not make a tremendous number of attacks against Pietro. It lets loose a bellowing roar in the water as it challenges those around it. Zolg needs to make his Constitution save. Holy shit. It's like he was made for this. Alright. Okay. Garuda, to you.
Yeah. So Gorilla's gonna pull out 2 new pistols, take focus, use all 4 grit points, and sharpshooter for advantage.
Okay. Oof. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. It can't even shell shield the first 2. That's how fucking good those rolls were. It will, however, try and do it anyways, which would prevent. Nope, you got a +1 because of your bullets for a 25. So 3 out of 4 managed to hit this thing's armor class 25.
You guys are just
Well
gonna
done.
out of the boiling water, 2 guns up, pop, 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 pop.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Wait, so Garuda is technically boiled chicken right now?
I mean, you do kind of detect a bit of like chicken broth, like scent in the water. The water's already salty, so it's really, you can kind of just filter it through your gills that Jenna created for all of you guys, so you can survive on the bottom of the ocean.
And he goes, "It's just
Garuda,
like,
like-
Okay. This creature did not appreciate that. It makes a mental note that this seagull is bad. So it's going to try and finish up its business with this fucking half-orc, as its words, not mine. Gonna legendary action right away, because you can't take him with you to the grave, baby. So the slowest bite roll is coming at you, Pietro. 35 for 27.
That hits.
All right. Afra, to you.
Okay. I might come to regret this, but I'm gonna swim up here. And I'm gonna stab it twice. With my chaos dagger. Stab.
Alright.
Oh. How?
That was a bold and spicy move. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Unfortunately, I do believe the fallout might be spicy as well.
Stab nearest ally.
Reroll this attack against an ally. Ooh, wait. No. That's if it was a ranged attack. You were stabbing. All right. You twisted your ankle. Your speed is reduced by 15 feet until you finish a short rest. Or I guess get a regeneration spell. But that's the most ostentatious use of a regeneration spell I've ever seen. No, I've seen worse. All right, keep going.
Okay, next one. God! What, that was a
Alright.
1 and then 2 3s?
You hear a
Fucking
just sort of a scratching sound as you drag the weapon across its shell.
Well, and then bonus action, I'm summoning a tentacle. And I'm smacking it with tentacle.
All right.
I can
Right
just
there.
feel like the turtle's like, hee, that tickles.
All right. You add a massage tentacle to your acupuncture treatment.
What is with this?
The turtle closes its eyes, lets out a long sigh, just like
Game
kind of
temporary
moves. Yeah, you know that turtle getting brushed by a toothbrush video? Yeah, it just sort of moves its shell like against your dagger, and then kind of moves its shell again against your tentacle, just like really getting into it. All right.
This is just not fair. None of that is fair.
To be fair, you explicitly
To be fair.
stated that you would come to regret this.
Oh, here we go. Here's the turtle dancing gif. I'll throw it into game art.
This is actually perfect.
Yeah.
No, it's honestly perfect.
That was. I would just like to say.
I'm sorry. This
Trolls that I
requires more brevity, and I should post a funny GIF in response to you tickling the turtle. But all right. Anything else from Afro?
No.
Okay. Nursing your sore ankle that you twisted swing underwater because Dungeons and Dragons. Your turn ends. The creature seems amused, and because you are so kind and you have such a delicate touch, it will not focus any of its attacks on you. It instead bites Pietro again. Or tries to.
No,
It
35
does.
hits.
Alright. Just steady trying to wear him out.
I'm still going.
Alright. As Afra's turn ends and the legendary action ends, a layer action begins. Let's see, it's got to be within 60 feet. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Jenna, you feel the water around you begin coalescing into a humanoid form.
Nice.
All right. And I gotta roll this thing into initiative. right. That brings us to Mario.
Yeah, Mario's like, do I have to go closer to that thing? And I'm like, do your fucking job. So,
About the Jenna.
But he's what the biggest spicy dragon turtle.
yeah, so he's gonna swim up to Pietro. Open up, kid. And he's gonna throw in a greater healing potion into his mouth.
Grazie.
All right. That brings us to Jenna.
Yeah, it's so perfect that you post that GIF. Because my next spell, so I'm gonna swim 10 feet this way. So I do
Okay.
provoke.
All right. It will try and use a slam attack. Oof.
Yeah, that
Alright.
hits me.
All right, let's see what happens. Quadruple damage if the damage the target takes is equal to or greater than 1/4 of its maximum hit points. It is knocked unconscious. Oh shit. Let's see. 2d8 plus 2d8, 16, 16, 32 plus 4, 36 damage.
Alright, then I guess I'm knocked unconscious.
Shit. Alright.
Well, wait. So it does. I do have temp HP.
No,
So
keep in mind.
I don't know how that would work.
Alright, so your maximum HP increases because of Hero Feast. So there's that. And then, let's see. Taking damage to temp HP is still taking damage, though. Like, that doesn't change the effect of that.
So right now I have 92 health overall, so I don't know if that.
Oh, yeah. No, that would still, yeah, that would conk you.
Alright, so I guess I'm just knocked
is-
unconscious.
It is,
with
an
4
an
health.
action, an action could wake you up, essentially. But you kind of go under. You aren't drowning because you have underwater breathing.
Alright, what's the total damage?
I believe it was 36.
36.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I don't get to do my cool 6-level spell slot, so fuck off and go to the next turn. I'm sorry.
Ugh. All right.
I'm a little dumb, but it's,
No, I'd
So
definitely
salty.
be salty.
Salt
All right.
water.
So this big boy is gonna swim around here. He looks over, sees Jenna is down. Jenna's the one that has guaranteed his freedom if he does this. He's going to see if he gets back his breath weapon. He does not. He's just going to lay into this creature, trying to grapple it and bite it. If the grapple lands, it does not. It'll try and bite it.
It's strength hex 2. Just
Correct.
Yeah.
He does manage to land the bite, dealing 20 more damage to the creature. The dragon turtle is looking rough, for sure. It's looking rough for sure. All right, dragon turtle with its action is going to try to bite Pietro again. It doesn't understand why you won't die, but it has a single-minded determination to try and make that happen.
Okay. Can Afra like intercede on my behalf? Because it's probably gonna be a nasty bite.
Oh,
Yeah.
If my tentacle is within 10 feet of you.
It is.
Okay, well then yes. You can use
But
up
does
my
that just
tentacle.
reduce damage or?
It reduces it by half.
all right.
But then again, it's not gonna be enough though, because
No.
with the crit, that's it.
Okay, yeah. Well then I would appreciate you letting me keep my tentacle.
Well
You
then,
saw-
yes. That's why I was.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a lot of
asking
damage.
before
The result is shish kebab, triple damage. If this is a melee attack, the weapon is lodged in your body. Well, that would be his mouth. I guess one of his little teeth, like, would come out in your body. So, I don't know, Flavor Flav. But damage dice, there'll be an extra 3d12.
Jesus. I almost am alive. Just out.
All right, so 25. That was 11, 12, and a 2. All right, so 25 plus that is 39 plus another 17 is a tremendous amount. Halved. It is 2 different effects having it, so I don't know. Would it be worth having and having again? Let's see.
I mean, if we can reduce... so right now I've got 22 hit points. I can reaction reduce it with parry.
All right, so it's 56 damage total. So half of that, yeah, would be 27. No, 28, right?
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, and then 14 would be half of half. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I treated them as all separate. Like I did the 17 half, the 14 half.
Oh, no, it's one clump.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then 28 and 14.
All right, so 14 through that.
Okay, so and then I'll also...
Because having resistance and having damage halved from a different effect is not essentially stacking resistance.
Right. No, I understand that, but I would probably the thing to do would be to, if we're going to do this honestly, if I was truly trying to avoid this, we burn superiority die to parry, and then reduce and then half.
Sure, more HP is always good. So what do you reduce it by?
It is reduced by 8. So 48 points of damage.
Okay.
So it's 5 plus my dex modifier, which is 3.
All right. There we go.
So it's reduced to 12. So I'm still going. 10 hit points left.
All right. This elemental is going to swim up to Jenna, and it will whelm her, which the damage will knock you out of unconsciousness, so you will be conscious again. But since you were unconscious, you would fail the strength save automatically. Which is 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. And then you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Alright, so 14 damage, grappled and restrained, not unconscious. Alright, and then with its action, it will, or its move, excuse me, it would start swimming you towards the dragon turtle.
Sorry, I was trying to be clever there and draw 2 through Pietro.
There we go. Alright, Afra, you see Jenna has arrived. Alright, Pietro, to you.
Alright, well, so Jen is still knocked out.
Nope, she is awake now, but she is grappled and
She
restrained
looks
by
fucking pissed.
by the elemental.
And very angry inside of a water elemental fish tank.
Doesn't even look like it. We feel your anger through our bond.
Yeah, truth.
Should I attempt to force the water elemental to drop her?
Yeah, you could use. Remember, escaping a grapple is different than initiating a grapple. It would be your action, but you could pull her free of the
Jenna, tell
water
her.
elemental.
Like, Jenna's fine. Like, she's gonna destroy this water element.
Okay. Well, then
You hear it in her brain.
Alright, so I'll think, do I need to save you? No. Alright, in that case, I will just attack the... I will continue to recklessly attack the dragon.
Okay.
First attack. It's got its armor up, so we're going to burn a superiority die.
Okay.
23 does not get through.
No,
Does it?
23 does not get through.
All right. And Divine Fury, that's
The first attack that lands. It's the first attack that lands.
Okay, so
Yep.
so second reckless. Mother. Fuck. Oh, all right. All right, 26.
26 lands. So you do the damage plus the Divine Fury.
15.
All right. The turtle kind of closes its eyes for a second. You see bubbles sort of escaping from its mouth. Gives its head like a shake. It keeps going.
All right, that's it.
That brings us to Gravik.
I rolled my death save. I have my first failure, and
Oof.
I move on.
All right. Turtle's turn comes up. Reaction comes back. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It wants to get a 5 or a 6. It does not. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Pietro. It's just... You're just too much for it. It's got to try its best here. Here we go. It's got to get rid of you so it can take care of the Behir. 31 for 29.
That hits, and I'm down.
All right. Then it will turn its attention to Zolgramath. Since you died, you would just fail the save, so you'd be knocked down to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
Which is a whole 10 feet away.
Oh, I take full damage.
It's underwater, dude. You don't take
Yeah, I know.
It's underwater. Don't get too excited.
You drift.
I'm trying to get excited. I'm trying to play it.
All right. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it for sure. I mean, if we were sciencing it, you land on a coral reef and get cheese grated to death because coral reef are hella sharp. But
no,
you know,
you forget. I've got a dragon tooth in me, so I'm just gonna like hit the reef and just sort of like bounce off because of like.
I am
Wait,
terrified. I am terrified to play a game that you DM. Oh my god.
Did you
I
do
am not
your
gonna have you
orcish
knocked into a
resistance?
coral reef and have a dragon
He
turtle
already used it
tooth
once,
go
yeah.
through your heart. Oh my god. I'm scared just thinking about the possibilities. Okay. So the dragon turtle is going to turn the rest of its attacks upon this creature that it has never actually encountered something like this because Behir don't actually go to the bottom of the ocean very often. But it knows that this creature did a shitload of damage to it, so it's going to try to take it out. Here we go. Claw and bite. All right, both of those hits. Behir taking some fat hits, still going. That is the turtle's turn. Garuda, to you.
I'm gonna put a potion inside Gavik's mouth to get him back up. And,
Okay.
use my bonus action for a second.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Seven. There you go, big boy.
7 is awake. That's all that's needed.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. No movement. You're gonna stay where you are.
Yeah, I might grab it. I feel safe there. Pick him up.
Sure. Okay. As your turn ends, the dragon turtle's gonna try to bite Zolgramath. Here we go.
I know that Afra's probably happy it's not biting her, but it's also kind of a little insulting.
No, I'm pretty happy. I'm not bothered.
Zolgramath is bloodied. Afra, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Jenna and be like, you got the water elemental, you don't want me to stab it?
I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna stab the turtle then.
I feel like she's thinking back. Just finish
I'm
massaging.
gonna tell you
it.
to hold your action to stab the turtle. Wait until
Oh.
I cast my spell.
Okay,
Oh.
well then I'll wait. Just
Okay.
ignore that. It didn't happen.
All right.
It didn't
All
happen.
right. All right. So you're readying an action then. Got it.
I am. I'm gonna go ahead and summon my last tentacle though as a bonus action and attack with
Okay.
that.
Something you don't normally say in your everyday life. I'm going to summon my last tentacle.
Well, nah.
All right. Yeah, he continues to enjoy the sweet administrations of
I don't
she who hungers in
understand
the deep.
why I cannot roll anything.
I
don't
know.
It's bullshit.
I watched somebody sharpshooter and hit an AC 25 with like 3 out of 4 shots. I'm right there with you, Afra. I'm right there, or 4 out of 5 shots. I'm right there with you. I'm like, I don't fucking know how luck works. Oh my god. All right.
We just need to burn some sage in the house, is all.
Yeah. Travel to like famous graves, rub the dice on them, whatever works.
Rubber
right.
computers
Rub my
on them.
laptop on them?
Yeah, true. That's the tricky part.
Where's Gary Gygax buried again?
I think he's in Indianapolis, right? Minnesota? I can't remember. All right. So that is the end of Afra's turn. You're not going to move?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Let's see. All water within 120 feet begins to heat up. Everybody needs to make them Constitution saving throws. The DC is 18.
And that's failure. So is that a?
That is nope. It would just be 1.
1. Okay.
All right. So
That's what it is. Okay.
failure, you take the full damage. Success, you take half the damage.
I'm uncanny dodging it.
Okay.
What level is your rogue?
Sorry.
Like your rogue level?
5.
Oh, okay. You went low more. Got it.
Garuda, you literally saved my life because if I was still like down when that happened, that would have been my second and third death save.
Oh,
Well, remember, this isn't a melee attack made from within 5 feet, so it's only 1 failed death save.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then
The only time you take 2 failed death saves is if it is a melee attack delivered within 5 feet.
there we go, right
All
there.
right. Or if you're a spellcaster, you just use magic missile to be a total bastard and finish people off. All right. So that brings us to your Bahir has to make its save. It takes the full damage. All right, Mario, you're up.
So can Mario grab a potion when I'm in a water elemental? I'll leave that up to you.
Oof. I mean, you're technically in all spaces that it is, so he could try to reach in and grab it.
I don't like doing this, boss. So he's gonna reach in and grab one,
All right.
and then he's gonna swim down and give it to Pietro.
I mean, if it listens
Okay.
to
This does
Superior, I
provoke.
have greater healing potions on my person, so he could just like pop it off my bandolier.
Yeah.
Janet's
Might be
got
a
so
yeah.
many potions.
All right,
I mean,
so
yeah, I
this-
guess if that makes more sense, then yeah,
All
she'll
right.
grab one
It's gonna
off.
swim down. Water elemental will go ahead. It don't know no better, and use its slam attack on you as you try to swim away. Here we go. 24 for 12.
That hits.
That hero's
And-
feast. That hero's feast. Keeping them going.
No, that was the inspiring leader. He still got the hero's feast. It's
Fair
crazy
enough.
buffing familiars like this. Yeah, so he'll go down and he'll feed Pietro.
I like it because it essentially is scaling them with play, which is something
Yeah, I
that should
think
have
it's
been
really
in the
good. He
design
feels a lot more
anyways. Yeah. All right. So Pietro,
And that's his
you
turn.
wake up with that sweet taste of healing potion again. All
And
right.
was that one of mine, or was that one of Jenna's, just for bookkeeping purposes?
That was one of yours.
Okay,
Narratively,
cool.
it sounds better. All right. Okay. It's going to use a legendary action. It's going to attack the Bahir again. It's hoping to kill that Bahir before the Bahir's turn comes back around. That's gonna hit for 26. Jenna, to you.
All right, my eyes are gonna begin to glow, and my hips are gonna shake.
Okay.
And using split enchantment, I'm gonna cast Auto's Irresistible Dance on both the
Okay.
water elemental and the dragon turtle.
Okay. Let's see. Dancing creature uses movement to dance without leaving its space. Has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls. While the target is affected by the spell, all their creatures have advantage on attack rolls. As an action, the dancing creature can make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens. Elemental.
It doesn't get a save until after its turn.
Oh, okay. The church. It just automatically happens. Nice.
Yep, it just works. That's why
Okay.
it's
Then
great
that
in
GIF
sixth
is
level.
completely appropriate. Yes.
Yep, that's why it's completely appropriate.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, in that case,
What's the arcane generosity?
If you're within
healing
10
yourself?
feet of me, you heal for 8. And I'm in all spaces of this water elemental.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Alright.
sweet.
and that's
Okay,
due to
then-
my oath.
I'm gonna let this attack go off with advantage. Yay! Yay!
All right.
It's cold damage. So
All right.
that's 11 necrotic, 11 piercing, and 9 cold, plus my sneak, which is 19.
All right. This is against the turtle. Yeah.
Yeah, turtle.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh dang! Quadruple damage. Stabbed through the heart.
Okay, so that's another 2d6. And another 2d4. And then another 4d4. And
All right.
another 66. There. That's a lot.
I hear calculator noises in the background. Is somebody doing calculator stuff?
You betcha.
Okay.
$65, $87, $94, $104 total. If there's no resistances on any of that.
Afra, how does it die?
Oh my god. After lulling it into a false sense of security, with my
With the
previous
massages?
attacks, yes. As it turns away from me, to attack the Bahir, I stab it up the butt.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And into the heart.
Yes, all the way.
She
All right.
figured out the
It
secrets
is
of
very
his
much
school
the
biology.
Thanos thing.
Fair enough. Being an owner of pugs, I have had many a butthole flexed in my face, and seeing such a thing before you, it is instinctual to stab out with your chaos dagger as it starts to twerk in your face. As it happily bounces its bunghole through the water in rhythm with Jenna's twerking, the water elemental also twerking. You take your time, you time the shots, and you plunge all the way up to the shoulder, your arm straight up its butthole. There is a terrible rending sound as you pull the dagger free, cutting along the inside of the creature as you do. This crit was so savage that had you not killed it, it would have lost. Let me see what the card said. 25% of their max hit points at the beginning of their turn for 3 rounds. That's how fucking insane. Yeah, so
Getting that on the
holy
first hit.
shit.
Just like
Holy shit.
one crit before that, Jenna had it.
Oh. All right. Well done, well done.
Did the water elemental disappear with it? Out of curiosity.
Yes. Yep. Controlled by the creature's will, the water elemental is dispersed. Angry, the Bahir begins to gnaw on the creature's tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Zolgramath, eat what you want, but leave its shell intact.
Oh wow, it's like his fucking birthday. You sense a great joy from the creature as it begins to dig in. Whew.
Wait, is Gravik down again? I thought he was up.
No,
Oh
then,
no, he's down again. But I think you have the resources now to prop him back up without us having to stay at initiative. Yay,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
don't worry about it. I'll put
Okay.
a butcher down his throat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Realizing that Dragon Turtle is dead, I'm going to rush to Gertie and revivify her.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. You bring
And-
out your shock. What do your shock paddles of Baphomet look like?
Oh, it's just my hooves.
Okay, you start stomping her. Get up, weakling! As you just start smashing your
You're
hooves
like
into her.
you're like the 8-year-old that thinks it's still cute to walk on people.
All
I
right.
brought her to life, didn't I?
She wakes with a tremendous wince, and her eyes look around. She is surprised that anyone would care enough about Gertie to do something like this. All right. She's a little emotional. As she looks around, and she does grab your foot and start to send shockwaves of electricity through it, as if to say, "There's no more stepping on Gertie."
Does that deal more than 9 damage to me?
I mean, this is all
Roll a
anime.
d10.
This is all anime cutscenes, so you do with it as you will. Technically, with 1 HP, you stomping her would kill her again. So we'll just call it a draw. We'll call it a draw there. Oh man, through mouthfuls of food, in Draconic, which you guys translate through psychic magic in your brains, Zolgramath says, "If there was no risk of death, I would have fought even harder." As he continues eating. All right, Gertie just ignores his shade as he sends it her way. All right, she slithers around all of you.
Give her a health potion.
Okay.
She'll take it.
Oh wow, yeah, sure. She eats the bottle, everything. She eats the whole fucking thing. Dragons can technically eat anything lore-wise. All right. She turns to you, Jenna, and says, "I understand that our deal was just for this one fight, but I would very much like to continue my service."
You're most welcome. I
All
look
right.
forward to a long company with you.
All right, the creature almost affectionately, because you can actually earn the love of moray eels if you scuba dive enough and feed them and visit them. It slithers around all of you, slightly shocking you with its body.
I tell her welcome. I tell her welcome to the generous crew.
All right. Zolgramath is still mulling it over, but he's got a lot of eating to do, so that's his business.
Let us figure out where this turtle dragon came from and see if we cannot loot its hoard.
Yes. Well, let's let Zolgramath do his thing. We do need the shell, so as soon as it's picked clean, we can search its lair.
Okay. Oop.
There's like a short rest.
A rest of any kind would be very appreciated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could short rest. I mean, I'll take up some of the dragon turtle. I'll use some like fire bolts to like heat it underwater. I'll eat some too. You know,
Oh, okay.
have a little meal.
Oh man, seeing that you understand good eats, Gertie and Zolgramath feel a kinship to you.
Oh hell yeah, I'm eating
I-
dragon turtle. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, I mean, if we're
Yeah.
gonna have a meal after
Yeah,
this,
that's like right up
All
my
right,
alley.
so you know, like people eat turtle IRL, and I've been told it's pretty good. I personally haven't eaten any turtle, but I've heard it's pretty tasty.
wait, hold on
I-
a second. Before we eat this, is this considered like a dumb creature, or is this like a sentient creature?
Well, I mean, it's toward the civil rights movement. This would definitely be considered a sentient creature, but
Okay, never mind
monster hunter logic, it's a monster. So, if you were to ask the average Joe on the street, who was at like a local political rally, if eating a dragon turtle was evil, they would laugh at you and say, "Of course not." So, if you were playing, say, a character that was trying their best to be like lawful good or even neutral good, you would probably be like, "This, I shouldn't do this." You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. If
but
you
I
have
know about
like,
that,
yeah,
though.
if you're like a meat is murder kind of person, this would definitely not be a nice thing to do.
No.
But no one's gonna look down at you. Everyone's gonna be super impressed if you say you cooked and ate a dragon turtle. Because here's the problem with dragon turtles. In case you didn't pick up on it when I was giving you the lore 2 weeks in a row, they're total shitheads. So most people really don't like them very much. You know, they're like the worst landlords you ever had, or the schoolyard bully that beats everybody up for their lunch money and their Pokemon cards. Like,
What would
yeah.
I need to roll to see if I know enough about their intelligence level? Like an Arcana check?
oh, you already got that covered. They are sentient creatures. They are as intelligent as people. So you know, like they're average intelligence, normal person.
No, same reason I didn't eat when we were feasting with the lizardfolk. He's Peter is going to decline
Alright.
the eating
Fair
of
enough.
the dragon turtle.
Okay. Afra, do you eat dragon turtle?
You're muted. She probably does. She ate last time.
No, I
Oh.
I would be a bit too grossed out about the whole butthole thing.
Oh, fair
I mean,
enough.
I feel like I'd have spread some things around. It's
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, Gravik provided butter and lemon pepper if you want.
Underwater butter and lemon pepper. You just got your fucking like your pepper mill, and you're just pepper milling it into the water, just floating away. What the hell?
Oh, please tell me Garuda's eating some of it.
Yeah, of course Garuda's eating it.
Fucking
All
yeah.
right.
It wants to eat Garuda. Garuda eats it.
Yeah, Garuda's always eating
That's right. That's the law of the coral jungle, baby. The law of the coral jungle. Oof.
That was close. That was a close fight. Those darn eels at the start.
It's almost like they were placed there as guardians or something. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah. You guys might not be old enough to remember when the N64 came out, but there was this 3D eel, and nowadays, looking back, it was just sort of a red square with a bunch of like red rectangles coming out the back. But to be in a 3D space and to see this massive eel swimming past you is very scary stuff. It's very scary stuff. So.
we can have another inspiring speech if you would like, because we have
Yes.
rested.
Please.
Can
will,
Can I get the talking points of the speech? Is that too much to ask? If I ask for the
Uh,
talking points?
Yeah, the talking points are
Okay.
we did a good job
Mhm.
with this turtle. We are gonna kill the hell out of some sea elves, and we're gonna become gods, and it's gonna
Okay.
be awesome.
Fair enough.
I feel very inspired.
Also,
I'm gonna open up my my room again. I'm gonna shove the shell into the room, flood it with water again.
I don't
How
believe
big is the
it's
room?
gonna fit. Yeah, it's not gonna fit in the doorway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me read that real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I'll grab the shell. I'll
Okay.
dimension door into the doorway, and I'll leave it in the room, so we don't have to carry it around. Does that work?
All right.
Great.
Does that fit? Does it fit the dimensions of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Is
room can
is
be
the room at least
massive.
25 feet wide?
It says it could be 100 feet wide. It's like you could put a whole tavern in there. Remember? It's
Right, but what are the
huge.
actual written dimensions of the room? It has
I
specific
think
dimensions.
I think I set the dimension. I mean, it
Mm,
does have a limit. I'll pull it up.
And can you pull that thing through a dimension door?
Well, it's an object. I could take anything with me. All right, teleport. I could Misty step in.
One would argue that you could then Misty Step a building. I'm gonna have to just step in as the arbiter of the rules. And be like, that's a bit much to be taken with you on a Misty Step.
Okay, it
Or
says the
low-level
interior.
people would grab buildings and just take them with them.
Okay, it says the interior of the extra-dimensional space is 90 feet deep, 30 feet wide, and 20 feet high.
All right, so it would be big enough then to accommodate it, but I'm gonna set a limit of shit you bring with you is 500 pounds or less. So you have this big ass shell.
Okay, it says in action, you can speak a command word to open an extra-dimensional doorway
Mhm.
in a 5-foot space in front of you. So I guess the doorway is 5 feet. Okay. Alright, we'll carry the shell then.
Okay. I have made it into a movable token for you so that you could have the joys of keeping track of it.
This was
All
what I
right.
was trying to avoid.
I
Alright.
know. This is what I am trying to create. So we are at odds. We are at odds. But the day I let somebody Misty Step something that big and heavy is the day
I was
the
gonna use
whole
a
world falls
4th level
apart.
spot, but yeah,
The whole
I
world
feel
falls
you.
apart at that point. Literally. All right, I put my hand on their boat and I dimension door at 500 feet in the air. So that's how it works. Yeah.
I feel you. It's
All right.
fine. I'll
Okay.
carry around the damn shell.
All right. Well, it's too heavy for you to carry, so. But in the
How
water,
heavy is
your
it?
beefy boys could
I'll
definitely
carry
float
it.
it around.
Okay.
Turtle is one of the beefy boys, so he'll help pull the turtle around.
All right. Garuda contributes his 8 strength to the effort. All right. Oh, all right. Where to now, folks?
We're gonna explore the sea dragon turtle's lair and look for
Okay.
its hoard.
All right. Looking around the lair, there are the 2 eel holes, and then there is this deep abyss right here. The deep abyss goes down for a ways.
I guess we will swim down into the abyss.
All right, fair enough.
Yep, I guess so. Yep.
Could we
Go ahead.
ride the shell down into the abyss?
Okay, that would be hype. Go ahead and shell stack yourselves. Okay. Now, don't worry about the health of your critters. They have used their hit dice to recover all of their health. Yes, NPCs have hit dice. It is a real thing. All right. As you guys head down, you find an opening in the side of the ravine, and you swim inside? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. you find a great many treasure.
Do we need to be wary of traps of any kind, magical or otherwise?
Well, you guys ripped a tree
Um,
inside that one place.
I can detect magic. Oh, I don't think the creature wasn't very magical.
There are magical
No,
items
I mean,
in the horde for sure, but from what you could tell, detect magic is not showing anything else. It's more than likely any magic the creature displayed was simply just natural elemental abilities that had nothing to do with formal training or any sort of actual magic.
I'm gonna just kind of swim forward and start investigating.
All right.
Yep, I will assist her. And start scooping all this monies up into my skirt.
All right. You guys are at a level that we don't need to be coy, so I'm just going to share with you the Google document, which has all these loots. There we go. All right, so I'll throw that into treasure channel. All right, so there is an assortment of coinage. There we go, totaling 14,000 gold. There is 3,000 gold in assorted gems, and 1,250 gold in assorted art that it has accumulated. It has a single potion of supreme healing. And then it's got some pretty cool oceany themed items, including a ring that lets you shoot a magic cannonball out of your body, a magic gun that lets you shoot money out of it, a cloak that can turn you into a kanku and a parrot, a crackerjack box prize that allows you to speak Aquan and breathe underwater, a super dope cutlass that uses the stats of a scimitar, and that's it. Yeah, but the Ring of the Lone Captain, it's appealing. I don't know if it's appealing enough at your guys' current level of power to necessitate a using up one of your attunement slots. But basically, you can sail a fucking ship by yourself if you have this ring on.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Right, and once per long rest, you can shoot a cannonball made out of force out of your hand, which does 5d10 force damage in a 15-foot radius of impact, which is kind of dope. The doubloon blaster is a magical pistol. It does require attunement, follows the rules for a normal pistol, does a d10. Range ain't great, 30-90. It is a +2 weapon to attack rolls. And as far as damage goes, you no longer need to pay for bullets. You could just load it with gold coins, and it will essentially shoot fucking gold. I believe twice per long rest, you could load a platinum coin in there, and you'll get a +5 bonus to your attack roll and an extra 1d10 damage on a hit.
I'm sorry. I had to
If you ever try to shoot.
What was it?
Oh, okay. It's in the document. Don't worry. It's in the document. All right. Then there's the Cloak of the Scarlet Macaw. Requires attunement. Basically, you get Featherfall personal only. That doesn't require your reaction. once per long rest, you could turn into an actual fucking parrot. No, wait. No, that's not the same item. Once per, you could get parrot wings, which is way better than turning into a parrot. The wings give you a flight speed of 60 feet, and they last for 2 hours. That's an insanely good item. Also, while attuned to it, you steal the racial ability of Kenkus, the only thing that makes them special. And you gain the ability to mimic voices. Then there's the token of the Sea Speaker. While you're wearing this amulet, you can speak and understand Aquan. Additionally, you can breathe air and water if you could not already. It doesn't require attunement. It's a nice little thing to have. Cursebreaker's Cutlass. This is a +2 scimitar. That gives you advantage against being charmed or frightened. And you can't be put to sleep by magic. Additionally, you can cast Remove Curse twice per long rest from this thing.
If no one objects, Pietro will swap that out for his just regular +2 scimitar.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. All you.
I would like to,
I kind of want the ring.
I wanted the ring too. You can have it.
Well, you guys have until next week to suss it out, because we are at time.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
I get the gun though, right? Like no one's.
Oof.
No one's aware. So I gotta, like, where the gun.
The Bahir's like looking at the gun, and it's like, I'd like to roll for that. Hope that's not a problem with anyone. It's fine. The NPCs, the Bahir don't care about money. Hoarding wealth is something dragons do, and it's disgusting. Gertie would definitely like treasure because she is a dragon. So if you guys do feel like handing her any monies, she would of course be very happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with giving her monies if everyone else is.
Yeah, I mean, you gave her a life, so there's obviously no obligation felt on her part at all. But yeah. Anyways, well done. So
Yeah, it was good.
oof. Okay. Next week. Wow, at this rate, I guess you'd be closing in on the finish line here. You're about 2 days out from Saltmarsh at this point. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. All right, cool. I will take you guys back to your boat, or no, we'll just go to the map because this is more of like what to do next intermission. There we go. Oof. Okay. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday and their upcoming week. Let's see. I don't think I have any announcements worth mentioning. They would probably just be on the announcements page. Does anybody have any announcements they want to drop or make?
Nope.
I do have a question. So I know you did the stream where you were building the dungeon yesterday, and I wasn't able to catch it. Is there a VOD for that?
It'll be up on YouTube, but yeah, it's either on my Twitch or it'll be up on YouTube soonish. So,
Okay, cool.
but yeah, Twitch does it like auto archive your videos or something. So, I think so. Yeah.
Also, this is just an idea. We don't have to do it, but we could offer the Cloak of the Scarlet Macaw to the Bahir. He really wants to fly, and he could disguise himself as a parrot when he's around us. It'd be really funny and cool. But I understand if someone else wants it.
I'm in if no one else wants the damn thing, yeah.
Then I would offer if no one opposes, I would offer the cloak to the Bahir for his service, and I would also promise him more dragon slaying in his future.
Oh damn! All right, I will get back to you next week with an answer. Math-wise, I already spec'd it out. I don't have the exact numbers for you because you never know how things are going to go. But you guys will be level 12 next week. So go ahead and level up between now and next week.
That's awesome.
All right. In that case, I'm off. I will see you guys later on in the week, depending on what games we're playing together, or next Sunday as we continue our adventures.